Good evening and welcome to the NXTGEN Season 19 Virtual Focus Cup. We are live here at Fuji Short for round number 2, and it's sure to be a belting race. We have 12 drivers in, obviously located in Japan. It's 2.81 miles, and 0.92 miles of that is made up of just the front straight alone, meaning slipstream is going to be key for those overtakes into turn number 1. 12 corners around Fuji Short, obviously not using the chicane, just that little flick right. Let's have a look and see who is in the lobby tonight. So we have a few minutes before qualifying gets underway. We have the current championship leader, NXTGEN Herocram, in the Joyce Design Focus. He managed to break away at Brands Hatch Indy last week. He'll be hoping to do the same today. He's currently 3/10 quicker than P. Gibb 92. And they're in the Dynamics, I believe that is. Team Dynamics Focus. Good evening, Burnt Fry, how are you, buddy? We have Bert Heuben. Fantastic looking car that for Bert. Black with almost green pinstripe-esque lines on the car. We have Logan Greenway, the Renza car, and Roving Island in the HRX car. D10 Piper joins us for his debut. He'll be in the AMD car. 1805 in the K&M. Going a little bit sideways through the Coca-Cola corner. D Whitehouse in the Power Maxed car. He's joined us. Obviously Burnt Fry in the Mintex car. Snav in the ABS. Duds joining us in the Swan Flight car as the filler tonight, and we also have P1 Dom in the AST mobile. Good evening, P. Gibb. How are you, buddy? Yeah, not too bad, Burnt Fry. Not too bad. It's Friday. It's focus night. What could possibly be worse? Here comes having a bit of a rest as we have about a minute to qualifying. Going into turn number 1. Which I there's Bert. So we might have an extra man coming along. We'll just wait and see a minute. So we'll give it a couple minutes just to see if we can get Philo in. So it looks like he's going to be he'll be joining us, which is good news. Puts us up to 13 drivers for tonight. Waze has joined the room as well. So he's a little bit, only a minute late. So Waze has joined. Don't know if he's meant to be joining, but. So just give me a few minutes to see if we can get Philo in the room as well. Sprint flight. See, he's doing a few practice. Someone's obviously revving the nuts off the engine. Good evening, Mark. How are you? Evening here, Cram. How is everyone doing? Like I said, we are a little bit late starting qualifying. We're just waiting because we have had a few messages from Tina Philo, so we're just checking to see if he's joining or not tonight. Because if he is, we'll be up to a grand total of 14 drivers, which would be fantastic to see in this league. Fantastic cars. What we'll do it old style qualifying. So we'll start qualifying now, but we'll do it in old style, just in case if Philo can join in. I'll just have a practice endurance race. So the 10-minute qualifying starts now. So the cars head onto the track then. Briefly only saying P. Gibb for pole. He's got a bit of competition with Hero Cram and Burnt Fry around him. And there's P1 Don. He can be fast on his day. Not usually a road car driver as P1 Don. He's more known for his Group 3 and Group 4. There's Bert Huben, Logan, Roving Island. P. Gibb behind Roving Island, so he'll want to probably clear Roving before he starts his lap. Go on board here with Hero Crown for his first flying lap. And through turn 12. Already 2 minutes into qualifying. So you've got 8 minutes to go to set their fastest laps. So across the line, what speed do we get up to in the Focus? We're at 125, 130. Hit the 135. Will he creep up to the 140? Yes, he does. So it's 142 before he hits the brakes out of the curb. Down into third. Just clipping the apex, bringing the throttle back on. Also using the third to make sure he doesn't wheel spin too much second, and the car will just understeer wide. Through into three, the Coca-Cola corner. In fourth, use as much coverage you can get away with without getting yourself a penalty. Then to the long, tightening right-hander of 5. Up into 6, a hairpin left, so again down to third. Not using the curb, but letting the car run out to the outside as you have less steering angle. Allow you to get the throttle on earlier. Hit right through 6. And, well, effectively 7, I don't like to call it 7. This is 8. Again, just a flick right. A difficult flick right, really, because the car does bounce around. 9. Again, off camber. Got to watch for the wheel spin. 10 into 11. Again, off cam. You've got to be careful of the throttle application. And then into 12. Which again is technically 2 corners, but not really. It's just one corner in my book. But down the main straight we go. It's been a decent lap from here, Cram, and the world's longest straight, as it feels like anyway. He's going to cross the line with a 147.7. Bert Huben across the line, 4/10 behind. Burnt Fry, what can he do? He is off the pace, as is Logan Greenway. P1 Don, his first time over the line. Where does he go? He's gone 5th quickest. 3rd for P. Gibb. It's a good time for P. Gibb. Roving Island up into 7th. D10 Piper at 6th. Duds coming across the line. Currently 9th at the moment. Where can he put himself? Puts himself in 8th, ahead of P1 Don. Now you got 1805. D Whitehouse 7. D Whitehouse 7 using a bit of slipstream from 1805. That's going to help him. Across the line, and yeah, 1805 9th, and it's going to be 4th for D Whitehouse 7. Snap currently in top of the ABS car. Well, he's yet to come out of the pits. Snav goes 6th, a good time by him, 2.7 off Heracram and half a second off of Burnt Fry. He is on a controller on buttons, so difficult thing to have. But back with Heracram, how is he doing on his second attempt? Choice design car. Doesn't go quicker. That's going to be Bert Huben. He doesn't go any quicker. There's D. Whitehouse, I think Logan Greenway. Still in 7th. P1 Don puts it in 5th place. So good stuff by him. Duds in the background. Comes D10. Up to the line, doesn't go quicker. There's Roving Island. And you've got D. Whitehouse and 1805. 1805 going to get a good slipstream here. He's currently 12th and last. Only 0.035 away from Dud's CF14. H5 up into 8th place ahead of Snav by just 1/10 of a second. What can the ABS driver do? Remember, 1805 had slipstream down this straight, which is a huge advantage. Though Snav puts it 7th on the grid in the moment. He's got 9/10 quicker than his previous best with no slipstream. So imagine if he had a slipstream, the sort of time he could set, he could be looking at a top 5, but he's only 15 thousandths of a second away from D. Whitehouse 7 in 6th. Heracram 7 minutes 30 gone, 2 minutes 30 remain. A new fastest lap from Heracram, a 1:47.4, now 7/10 clear of anybody in the field. It's Bert Huben. What can he do? He can't go any quicker. P. Gibb in the Team Dynamics car. Up to the line. He doesn't go any quicker. He stays 3rd for now. P1 Don still there in 5th. D. Whitehouse 7. 1805 tagging along behind him. He's only a couple of tenths away from Don. This long main straight we go. D. Whitehouse stays in 6th. 1805 up to 7th now, ahead of Logan Greenway. Now in the ABS car, what can he manage? He's not going to be quicker this lap. He's going to have one more flying lap though. Heracram should get around for one more. They've got a minute to go. Up to the start-finish line once again. He doesn't go any quicker. He'll have one more lap. It's P1 Don and Bert Huben trying to sort themselves out as they come up towards the line. None of them helping each other. Not improving at all. Gibb doesn't improve. Nor does Burnt Fry. Logan Greenway up into 6th place now. Good time by him, a 49.6. And that So who's just come out of the hairpin? Because they'll be the final man to have a time. It will be Roving Island. Roving Island will be the last person to have a time on the board. Because obviously everyone will get to finish off their laps. D10 Piper having a bit of an issue there with his penalty. Yeah, there's Hero Cramp. So now crossing the line, that's the end of his qualifying session. The best he can achieve at the moment is 8th place. Don't know who that is ahead of Hero Cram, but I suggest Hero Cram hasn't had a good run. Waze has entered, so that's a good thing. Hero Cram up to the line. Well, it wasn't a bad lap actually from Hero Cram, 47.6. Bert Huben. He will be coming up to the line now. He doesn't go any quicker. P. Gibb doesn't go any quicker. Burnt Fry doesn't improve. There's P1 Don who's finished. Logan Greenway. There's Roving Island. And that is it. Qualifying is over. So we're going to start the race. Hero Cram on pole position. 20 minutes of racing. There is your lineup. Hero Cram, Bert Huben, P. Gibb, Burnt Fry. Your top 4. As the lights come on, we are green for the first and only time tonight. It's a good start from Hero Cram. Bert Huben. It's very equal off the side, obviously everyone knowing the trick, using that traction control 1 into the first corner. This normally causes a few issues. You can see Snav in the background looking for a move. P. Gibbs gone backwards, Snav down the inside, he's up into 6th place. P1 Don's had a bad start as well. He's down into 8th place. Side by side between Snav and D. Whitehouse. You've got a clean getaway though through turn 1. The Paramax driver against the ABS. And Snav just about squeezes through on that one, round the outside of the Coca-Cola corner. D. Whitehouse looking to the inside, but isn't quite going to make that move stick. But Hero Cram leads from Bert Huben right on his tail as they enter turn 5 and into 6. Really, really good start from the boys. Shame about P. Gibb, he's gone down 2 places. And P1 Don, all over the back of D. Whitehouse. He looks at the inside of the kink, doesn't quite happen. And now he's got 1805 behind him. He'll just comes on. Way's now looking down the inside. Good move by him. Logan Greenway is a little bit wide, I believe that, as he looks for a move on P. Gibb. Like Snav, a bit wide as well. Logan Greenway, there is Snav. D. Whitehouse still behind him, and now we start the slipstream. D. Whitehouse down the inside, gets the move done, and manages to get across in front of Snav. So that's a good move from D. Whitehouse to move himself back into 6th place. You can see there, Hero Cram trying to break the toe early, looking to break the toe again. He's absolutely fine at the moment until he hits the braking zone. Bert Huben to the outside of turn number 1. Can't quite make anything work. Good evening, G-March. How are you, buddy? Hope you are well. Burnt Fry just looking... Rumble with CRT Burnt Fry here. So we're going to watch the battle ahead of us. Bert Huben hassling Hero Cram. You see just a slightly nicer line from Bert Huben through that long right-hander, but it doesn't give him a nice entry into the hairpin left. Although I'd say Hirokram's not done himself any favours. He's not got the right line either, which meant he hasn't got on the power. So Bert Huben trying to set something up here. He's practically pushing Hirokram at this point. Looking behind from the leader. D Whitehouse has got ahead of Logan Greenway. We'll see if we can go back and have a look at that in a minute. Hirokram a little bit better out of that final corner, and Burnfry's got a bit of a run on Bert Huben. Don't think it'd be wise though for him to pull out of the slipstream just yet, because he will unfortunately then lose the time. And here we go, Hirokram to the inside of the circuit, sends Bert Huben. Logan Greenway back ahead of D Whitehouse 7. So Bert Huben still trying to go around the outside of turn 1. Hirokram just places his car very well. Meanwhile, in the background, Logan Greenway. Snav having a big battle with Waze, who's got P1 Don behind. And there's Duds in 10th, 1805, 11th, Roving Island 12th, D10 Piper at the back of the pack at the moment, but not exactly far away. I mean, he's only 10-11 seconds off of the leading cars, and we're already 5 minutes into this race almost. But there's a 3-car scrap for the lead. And D Whitehouse just getting past Logan Greenway. Let's see if I can. I think I was down at the hairpin, but well. Around the outside, good move. So he's come through the Coca-Cola corner and then gone around the outside of the long right-hander. Fair play to D Whitehouse 7 there. Meanwhile, that was a car off. I don't know who it was. Who is near the back? It's P1 Don. What has happened here? So we come through the kink. He's run a little bit wide. Always has got down the inside. Oh, and that's very strange for P1 Don. I kind of want to have another look at that. So he's gone slightly wide. Hirokram's got down the inside, a bit of a push from Waze. And it looks like Don's just had to counter steer, and it's fired him into the barrier. I don't think he's going to be very happy with that one. Back at the front though, and it's Hirokram still leading the way, but it's not a comfortable lead. It's only 0.4 of a second with Bert Huben right on his tail. I think this is the not the closest I've seen Hirokram challenged. I've seen Hirokram having to fight right on the last lap, but it could end up that way. Bert Huben, not a bad driver at all, right on the tail of the Joyce Design driver. Brent Fry still there in case any mistake happens from the pair ahead of him. Bert Huben filling, almost looking like he's going to fill the mirrors of Hirokram and defend at the same time as they enter the final complex of corners. Oh, has he got a bit of a better line out of the final corner to give him that little bit of a boost? Not quite. He's lost time on the exit, but he should start to gain that back in the slipstream. But will it be enough for him to have a go at Hirokram into turn 1? I'd say no, that time isn't really coming down until about now. Hirokram doing well. See the gap there is practically halved under the slipstream. It's about 0.2 of a second Verhoeven pulled there. And P. Gibb has joined the tail of this group. So, good driving from P. Gibb to get into that part. Oh, and Waze and Snab very close. Replay marker, that one. So go on board with Snav. You see, here comes Waze. Down the inside, no problems there. Snav will look for the switchback, gets it. Just a little bit of door-to-door contact, but good driving from the pair. And Waze are now looking to try and make up a place on Logan Greenway. Further down, 1805 having a good battle here with Dud ZCF. And Roving Island not too far away either. P1 Don not having a good time at the moment after that off. See, no slipstream, very hard for him to catch up on the gap. I think just running slightly into the back of 1805 there ends up giving the place up to Roving Island almost as they come side by side out of the final corner. Although Dud should be fine with the slipstream from 1805. Both the front and it's side by side once again into turn 1, but again here a crowd has the inside line. Verhoeven looking for that switchback. It's not quite happening here for Verhoeven. He's going to have to try something different. These four in close quarters. It's a second covering these top four, and they're all in the same shot. Verhoeven, though, coming under pressure from the Mintex car of Burnt Fry. Burnt Fry does have a penalty at the moment. He does need to get rid of that. Waze has managed to get past Logan Greenway and got away from him by a second here. It's now 1.3 away from Logan Greenway. He too has obviously picked up a penalty somewhere. 1805 still ahead of Duds. But this is the battle that's closest on circuit. 4 cars for the lead. Verhoeven a little bit wide through the penultimate through turn 10 into 11 and 12. And Verhoeven looked to go up the inside, but this time he's within striking range. He's going to get that toe earlier. So here I'm trying to break that toe. P. Gibb not even interested in following that. He's just on the outside of the circuit. Burnt Fry almost looking to the inside of Verhoeven. Not quite going to work for any of them. Again, Verhoeven just trying the same stuff, and Hirakram continues to do the same stuff by fending him off. This is some great battling from the NXTGEN Season 19 Virtual Focus Cup. Now, I must stress that the winner of this league gets to drive an actual Focus Cup car. So it's well worth getting up for this league. So here I'm currently leading the way in the championship after winning Brands Hatch. Verhoeven trying to set up a move on Hirakram into the final set of corners we go. Burnt Fry, a little nudge on Verhoeven, but nothing major. Just a little love tap. This is incredible racing. They're so close to each other. See, Berthuben just trying that different line. It's losing him a little bit of time because he's not quite... He's just getting that little bit of extra wheel spin at the moment. Berthuben, there's Burnfry behind us. And Hiragram right up against the pit wall. Oh, that's Burnfry across the grass. Burnfry off the road. That pretty much seals his fate. He's out of this battle. And Verhoeven, a purple first sector. But it was this man, Burnfry, who got it all wrong at turn 1. Let's have a look. So we come down the main straight. Let's hit the brakes. Realise he's never going to stop that in time. Straight across. Was lucky just to clip the gravel on the outside there. But it's ruined any chance really. There he is, he's 2 seconds behind, so he's got no slipstream. That puts him out of the running for those leading positions. D. Whitehouse on his own in 5th. Logan has somehow got past Waze again. Snav isn't too far behind, he's only 2 seconds behind them. So, the three car battle for first place rests with Hiragram, Verhoeven, P. Gibb on the podium. Out of the final corner, and this is where Burnfry's going to struggle because all of these guys are going to have that slipstream effect, so they'll all pull away from him. Once again, Hiragram right next to the wall, giving no quarters, no possible gap. You have to think, if you're Verhoeven, somebody you've got to try and sell a dummy. Although this time he's fully along the outside. It's a bit of a squeeze from Hiragram, who's on the inside. They continue on though. On board with P. Gibb 92. And he's got a really nice view of this battle. Here goes a little bit, just gapped Verhoeven just a little bit here. You're running the edge of the track there. Still got 2.2 to Burnfry. You see that increase as they go down the straight. Through the flip right into the final set of corners. Going to break away from this battle at the moment because there's Logan Greenway followed by Waze, and again only 2 seconds behind is Snav. He's probably caught them by a couple of tenths there. Roving Island has somehow got up into 9th. Let's see if we can catch that. No, that was already done whilst we were watching the other battle. So 1805 down to 10th with Duds, D10 Piper 12th, and P1 Don really not having the best day at the moment. Just that one little off, and unfortunately just seen him off at the back of the pack with no slipstream. Hiragram though, once again to the inside. We have 3 minutes 40 remaining. He set a new fastest lap of the race, which was quickly countered by P. Gibb. So P. Gibb 92 with the fastest lap of 147.7. And you can see Verhoeven trying a different tactic this time, still not quite working. But it's good that he's trying a different sort of tactic, because he has to try something different to catch Hiragram off guard. Great level of respect between these drivers. They're all fantastic drivers, especially these at the front, because this battle's been raging for the past 17 minutes. At the moment, it's the Joyce design car that's winning it, and he's led every second of the way. Though a different line from Heracram, that could invite a little bit of a nose. Yes, Berhuben looking to the inside, he's got there. Can he hang it? Here comes P. Gibb as well. He's not really going to get involved in this. I think he's going to play this a bit smart. Let these two battle it out. Heracram just about hanging on right now, but he's going to be on a compromised line. Into the final corner. Berhuben swings it through. Gets on the power. This time he is right on the tail of the Joyce Design car. And P. Gibb, will he look to make this 3 wide? Because he's going to have a lot of slipstream here between the two that are in front of him. Here comes P. Gibb. P. Gibb opts for the outside as Heracram goes to the inside. It's going to be neck and neck as we head into the braking zone. Where's P. Gibb in all of this? P. Gibb is on the outside. Heracram still in the lead of this race though. Minute 24, which means this. They'll get one more lap with the top 3 at least. DYR coming. He's having a bit of a lonely race. DYR7. There he is in 5th. He's got a 5-second gap to Burnfire, a 10-second gap back to Waze, who's finally got back past Logan Greenway. Let's see if we can spot that yet. Down the inside. A little tag on the rear quarter, but nothing too vicious. So he's back up into 6th place. Meanwhile, Berhuben once again challenging Heracram, making him go on that awkward line through the flig right. This time Heracram gets to the inside, forcing Berhuben to the outside. Nothing Bert can do through the right-hander. On more with P. Gibb, who's having a good race so far. He's on the tail of these two. If he plays his cards right, could see him win this race. But Berhuben this time alongside on the inside. That's the crucial point here. Where's P. Gibb gonna go? Oh, he had a nudged Heracram. They're going to be 3 abreast coming down the main straight. On to the final lap we go. Burnfry finishes in 4th. D. Whitehouse in 5th. It's 3 wide into turn 1. Berhuben on the inside. Bit of contact, but nothing special. P. Gibb down the inside of Heracram as well. Waze finishes 6th. Logan Greenway 7th. Snav in 8th. We're going to keep a focus, though, on this leading battle, because Heracram has just lost out to the lead. On the final lap, Heracram is in 2nd place. What can he do about it? P. Gibb there if anything happens between these two. I believe it was a close finish there for 10th. Yeah, 1805 10th, Duds 11th. Back to the front though. Watch these. P1 Don does get 12th. D10 Piper 13th. But this is the fight we are looking at, and a mistake from Berhuben. He clips the grass. Heracram back down the inside for the final set of corners. The Joyce Design driver gets away with one at the moment. He's got to keep Berhuben behind. He's got to have got to keep the slipstream in check. But P. Gibb also in an advantageous position. If he can get a good run out of the final corner, it could see him with a good chance of slipstreaming both of these guys. Berhuben has a good run coming out of the final corner. He's going to draw alongside, surely. Oh, Heracram squeezing him to the inside. It's going to be a tight one. It's Heracram who takes it by 0.02 of a second. P. Gibb in 3rd. A phenomenal finish to the race here at Fuji Short. Heracram just about doing enough in that final lap to put the pressure on Berhuben. After Berhuben had overtaken him. So your final results Obviously, I say final, the provisional results until released. Hirakram takes the win by 0.021 of a second. Bert Huben takes second, Pete Gibb third, Brent Fry fourth, D Whitehouse fifth, Waze in sixth. Good race by him, starting 13th and last. Logan Greenway is 7th, Snav is in 8th, Roving Island in 9th, 1805 is in 10th, Duds is in 11th, P1 Don into 12th. Unfortunate race for P1 Don ending up in the barrier. Let's see what happened there, probably post-race. And D10 Piper finishing 13th and last. Pole position to Hirakram, and P. Gibb takes the bonus point for fastest lap of the race with a 1 minute 47.7. Incredible race. Hirakram on the stream, 4 wins out of 4 races in 2 days for him. Yes, he won the McGanns, won 2 Scirocco races, wins that one, but that was tough. That almost went horribly wrong for Hirakram. Bert Huben got to the inside on the penultimate lap out to the final corner, passed Hirakram on the final lap, and just that one small mistake from Bert Huben saw the opportunity that Hirakram took for the victory. Logan Greenway saying it started so well. Yeah, it did start well for you, but it's tough competition. The focus is it's very tight in terms of just how just the pace of the whole lobby. Really, it's quite a tight mix, and you can see just how critical that slipstream is with these cars. But that's it for tonight's racing. Next week we head to Lago Maggiore West, so a circuit that breeds close racing does Lago Maggiore. A slightly shorter variant in the west side, but it's going to be a fantastic one nonetheless. So join us next week for more virtual Focus Cup action, but from myself and all the guys here. Thank you all for watching tonight. Good night.